Behold, the American paddlefish. The paddlefish is a fish with a face only a mother or the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service could love. Actually, technically, it's sort of a stretch to call that a face. That long spoonbill that sticks out of its skull is technically called its rostrum, and it uses its rostrum to filter out its favorite food, zooplankton. With the extinction of the Asian paddlefish around the turn of the millennium, the American paddlefish is the last living paddlefish in the world. It's the last of its breed. It's a living fossil, and it has antecedents in the fossil record going back 125 million years to the early Cretaceous period. At this point, the world's remaining paddlefish live in the muddy waters of the Mississippi Basin. While they may look wild with their long snouts and their shark-like tail fins, these things have been minding their own business for eons. As you may have guessed, however, the paddlefish is not currently living its best life. It faces a few different threats. First of all, from diminished habitat, also from pollution, but thirdly from overfishing, specifically related to the fishing for its caviar. If you're like me, you associate caviar with Russian oligarchs and exotic places, but here in the United States, some of the hot spots for caviar harvesting are places like southern Indiana, where there's a thriving trade in paddlefish caviar. This is a multi-million-dollar annual trade, but it is highly regulated. In fact, southern Indiana's self-proclaimed caviar king, David Cox, ran afoul of these regulations and actually did a couple of years of hard time in the federal pen for harvesting undersized fish and some weapons charges. I just had to tell somebody about the American paddlefish because I think they're awesome.